Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third episode of Inside the Crusade. Joining my partner, Brandon Collins, Shane Lyons, Charlie Barkmeier.
Yeah, Charlie, great to have you on the podcast this week. Great game last week. For the Crusaders fans who didn't watch last week, the Crusaders defeated the Notre Dame Dons 54-14. So, Charlie, coming off a big win last week and CCL rival this week for homecoming, what's the mentality? What are you thinking about this week?
I just want to start off by saying thanks for having me, guys. I'm really happy to be here. But always feels good to come off a win, and always feel good to play a homecoming game,
Yeah.
It's special, We got all the crazies. That's when they really show up.
Yeah, so you guys had a big win against St. Lawrence last year. What do you guys have left to prove for the rest of the season?
We're trying to prove that we are one of the best defenses in Brother Rice history, It's we were pretty close last year, and we're really trying to be it this year.
Right, like you said, the defense was great last year, but what has been the step up, I guess, I would say, to this year? Like, your defense has just been so dominant throughout the year. What has been your biggest keys to leadership and just keeping your defense intact this year?
Definitely communicating. That's a really important thing, with the complexities of our defense and all the guys out there. Fans are screaming at you. You really got to lock in at the moment and listen to everybody around you, trust the guy next to you.
Right.
Yeah, his team has turned the program around so far. Only one loss to a top team. Still being a top team in 7A. What are your goals and expectations for the rest of the season?
Expectations are to go undefeated the rest of the regular season, go into playoffs, full speed, no going off the gas pedal, and just dominating our way to the state championship, first one in 44 years.
Yeah, like the sound of that. Like Coach Q says, 100 miles an hour. Charlie, you've had a great career here at Brother Rice, 4-year starter as a linebacker for the Crusaders. What have been some of your favorite memories as a football player here at Rice?
Beating Mount Carmel at Tom Mitchell Field last year was one of the greatest moments in my football career, It's super exciting, Nobody thought we were going to win that game, and we went out there and we punched them in the mouth, and they didn't expect it. And then more on the fun side, Coach Lyons, he let me run the ball freshman year a couple times, and he was thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, shout out Coach Lyons. Me and B got some good memories with him, too, for freshman baseball.
Yeah. What are the odds Coach Q let you run the ball the rest
Very
of the year?
Slim.
Very
I
slim.
ask him every day. I'm a fullback, though. That's the closest I can get.
Yeah, so you were a junior year finalist and been a great student at Rice. What has been your favorite memory as a student here?
Every day in class I make great memories, It's really hard to pick one, but freshman year Spanish was pretty fun. A lot of fun guys in that class.
Yeah, for sure. Charlie, you come from such a big feeder of Brother Rice, St. Catherine's Grammar School, just down the street from Brother Rice, and today's actually Grammar School Day. You're supposed to rep your grammar schools today. Fratto are repping our Most Holy Redeemer Raiders. What has been, what's like a recruiting pitch you would say to a St. Catherine's Charger who might think about coming to Brother Rice?
Yeah, I would be wearing some Catherine stuff, but I don't fit in anything anymore,
Getting too big.
Yeah.
Getting too big.
But the religious aspect here at Brother Rice is so much. It was so impactful for me, especially. I didn't have a very deep religious life when I first came in, but now, I'm going to church almost every Sunday and praying every day. It's a big improvement.
All right, Charlie. Thanks for having us on.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for coming.
So the Crusaders are coming off a dominant performance last week against Notre Dame. Play St. Lawrence this week, and just like Charlie has been saying, Crusaders have probably the best defense in the state, I would say. What are you guys' expectations?
I feel like they gotta go make plays on defense, and the offense is way better than last year's, I think. So I feel like it's gonna be the same thing this time around, and it's just gonna be a dominant performance again.
Yeah, the defense has been, like we said earlier, it's one of the best defenses we've seen in the history of Brother Rice, and the offense has improved so much from last year. All the different points we talk about during BRTV games that, we just love to see from the offense, all the different creative play calling and hurry-up offense, catching the defense off guard, and all the stuff like that. We had a big trick play touchdown at Mount Carmel 2 weeks ago. I really like seeing stuff like that, making our offense really explosive and creating big plays and just running all over the field, giving your best, stuff like that.
Yeah, Coach Madison, first year back here, used to coach here. Was not offense coordinator of the 2018 team. But let's talk about a homecoming. There's a lot going through this week. Keep it focused.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on throughout the school, and teams really just got to, focus on the game and put all their, I don't know how to word this, but, put all their effort towards the game and just forget about everything that's going on this week.
Yeah, right. There's definitely a lot of distractions going around the school, and definitely a lot of the media talking about the football team. And I think all that's cool, all that's fun, but you just have to block out that noise when that whistle blows and just play your best game against the CCL rival this week.
Yeah, thank you guys for joining us on the third episode of Inside Crusade. With me, Jack Fratto, my partner, Brandon O'Connell, Shane Lyons, and Charlie Barkmeier signing off.